This is just a quick screencast about the behind the scenes how I made the 3Z DogBot stay cool drone walking thing. The idea just came from a few sketches. I haven't got the sketches here; they're actually on my pad. I'm in the process of moving into my new flat. I don't have any furniture in the flat, but I'll soon get the camera up soon with the screen and loads of cool stuff like that. Hopefully a 3D printer. But anyway, so excuse me for now, but I'm just doing the screen. Here's the DogBot thing. So you've probably read in the blog the legend of it, which is part of the 3Z universe. So I'll hide two of the DogBots, and then here's the DogBot. So the DogBots were originally small DogBots, and as in the blog says, and then they were made big, the size of a horse, to carry around cool water to 3Z troops in past conflicts in the 3Z universe that I'm expanding on. Quickly, how it was made, very quickly, I made a box, and then I spherified it in the modifiers down here. I'm just using 2015, 3ds Max 2015. I don't need to upgrade at the moment, so I go to spherify. Where is it? Spherify, yeah, there we go. And then the cube spherified, and then I cut it around and stuff like that. And the same with the cylinder here. You might see this mesh is a bit weird, and this one's a bit weird. I actually took it to Blender, believe it or not, to do some painting on it as well. So it's a very simple model, and I like that. I like simplicity in models. I don't like too much detail going on, and I also like the cartoon renders. Is it still here? Oh no, it's some film grain. Anyway, you'll see it in the blog. Go back to the blog post and you can see the original cartoon renders of the DogBot. Really nice conceptual renders just using the ink and paint material. Here you can see the ink and paint material set up. And this used to take a long time to render, but on modern day computers it takes no time at all. Really, really nice little feature you should check out. I prefer it to the 3D, the Mental Ray cartoon shader, but although it's very versatile, it's kind of annoying to set up with ink and paint. You just click there and there. So there's the concept. I wanted to make a funky looking thing, sort of a bit 1970s, like a 1970s or early 80s toy, that kind of aesthetic that fits nicely into the 3Z universe, and I'll be using this again. I'm also going to use this in a lot of my drawings. I'm also going to project some drawings and do a big painting, so it'll probably be in some of those. It'll be one of these iconographic things like my ants and bees that I'll keep using, and also make it into 3D prints. But for now, I don't have a 3D printer in my place, so what it is, I'm taking it to Substance Painter 2, and you should check this out. It's a really good program. You don't have to buy it completely. You get a free trial. Then what I'm doing is I'm paying $23 a month, and you can build up and pay for it that way as well. Really good, really, really good program. It's used a lot in computer games, not so much in movies, but perhaps that will change. I like movies, you see, so I always like to see software that I'm using as being in the movies, but it's the ideas that count. Make something, don't let software restrict you if it's not used in the industry you want, but also try and use industry tools in the industry you're trying to get into. So there's the DogBot. I've put a lot of textures on it. It's quite simple, really. If you haven't used Substance Painter before, it looks a bit annoying to start with. It's kind of like anything like ZBrush when you look at it, and then you soon get used to it. And yeah, it just stalled a bit there. And it's got layers, so that's that layer. Okay, so you can go to this layer, and there's a really good what's called a smart material machinery material, and that's really, really good for making this kind of gnarly old retro sort of futuristic industrial tech looking gnarly stuff. And the stay cool is just using a tool called a stencil, like in other programs, and just getting an image that I've made previously here and then copying it over, as well as other cool stencils like here as well. So there you go. So please check out the blog, the legend of this, how it's fitting into the 3Z universe, and I hope for all those of you that like looking behind the scenes that you enjoyed this. If you want to make your own 3D graphics, check out the programs I've used, get in touch with me. If you want some lessons, lessons start at the equivalent of about, I don't know what the dollar is to the pound now, but it's 20. It starts, my online lessons start at £20 depending on what's needed. Perhaps it's nearly $23. I don't know the exchange rate, but the pound has certainly gone down anyway. So thanks very much, and if you like this, please comment. You can like if you want, and please subscribe to my YouTube videos. You can also support me on Patreon, you can support me on Bitcoin, and you can also buy some of my work, which the link is on my blog to my online shop. And you can buy posters, 3D prints, etc., etc. of the 3Z universe, and also other art that I've done and that I continue to do now. So thanks so much, and I really like to help you. It's always nice to get comments. So thanks very much, and bye for now.